This is a short video discussing the concept of data, elaborating a little bit on what is discussed in the textbook. So let's talk about what data is. Is data numbers, as shown here, whether they're integers or rational numbers or fractions or negative numbers? Does that constitute data? What about text? Is text numbers? Are combinations of text and numbers, does that create data? Well, what if we organized that set of numbers and text in a certain fashion? So maybe we order the numbers from smallest to largest, and we order the text alphabetically, top to bottom. Would that allow us to call that data? Whereas before, the numbers and text were just that, numbers and text on a page. Generally, somebody has invested some time and effort into collecting data with the intent that they or someone else learn something from the data. And that's a key attribute. Can you think of some information that you might want to have about those numbers or the letters that we just looked at? Think about what you might want to have someone provide you so that you can learn something from that set of numbers and words. What if someone provided the text but added some additional information and maybe structured it a certain way? Is this starting to look like maybe what you would call data, in that you can perhaps learn a little bit about something based on what you see there? The key word that you want to associate with data is the word context. When it was just numbers and letters on a page, we really didn't have much of a context. We didn't know how they were connected. We didn't know how the data was collected. We really didn't know what they meant. And so when we have a context, we now can see, we can see a story, we can start to learn something. So you want to remember that's a key attribute of data compared to just numbers and letters and symbols, is that there is context. Now, it's not, what we have there is not perfect. We certainly have a lot of questions about the data. And so we would want to ask more information so we could be assured of what we think we're learning from the data. But you might think about, what other kind of information would you like to have so you think you understand what is presented before you? And that's the end of this video.